I was just thinking about all of the issues we're dealing with here in the U.S. with the whole USAID mess and illegal immigration, deportations, political division, you name it. And I was thinking, it sure would be great if we got our act together and we stepped up and became the world leader that so many people throughout the world need right now. If we became truly a good nation and helped out the rest of the world. Okay, so I started thinking hard about that. What would it take for the U.S. to become truly a good nation? And it seems to all come back to the level of the individual. Near as I can figure, a good nation is a nation full of good people. Okay, that's pretty simple. But what would it take for us to become a nation of good people? All right, well, what is a good person? How about that? Was overly simplified version of that. A good person is someone that helps other people. Okay, I don't think that's too controversial there. But then I realized there are 4 conditions we have to meet in order to be a good person. And this is where it starts really getting interesting. We have to be independent, we have to be productive, competent, and self-sacrificing. All right, the independent part. We can't help other people if we need help. We can't give food to the poor if we don't have food and we're starving ourselves. We can't give money to help the poor if we're broke. All right, so we have to be able to do for ourselves before we can do for others. And think of the independence as personal responsibility. We have to accept that responsibility and do for ourselves. Then we can help others. Okay, productive. We got to produce things of value, things of use, necessities. Okay, and we also have to produce in excess of what we need as individuals. If I'm growing crops and I grow just enough for me to eat, well, I can't help anybody else by giving them food. Or making money. If I earn just enough to keep me going, I don't have any extra to donate to others. So we have to be productive and produce in excess of just our immediate needs. We have to be confident. We have to actually be able to do this stuff. It's not enough to want to grow food to give to people in need of food. We actually have to be able to go plant and plow and harvest and all of that good stuff. I mean, we have to do it. We have to be physically capable of doing it and mentally capable of doing it. So skills. We have to be confident. And then we have to be self-sacrificing. We have to sacrifice part of the fruits of our labor in order to give to others to help them. And this isn't just about things. Okay, there are people that have really severe physical or mental limitations, and they're never going to be able to completely take care of themselves. All right. Well, someone in that case, they're always going to need assistance. Well, they can still do as much as they can for themselves or what they can for other people in those circumstances. And we don't know what they're dealing with. Maybe just them doing as much as they can to take care of themselves is more of a sacrifice than any of us can ever imagine. In that case, I'd say they're a better person than most of us. It's about the self-sacrificing part and doing as much as we can for others, doing what we can. Okay, that seemed to kind of make sense there to me, and then I got to thinking about this more. How do we help others? Okay, now that's a tricky one. And is giving money to a heroin addict helping that person? How about not punishing criminals? Is that helping them or anybody else? Or overly harsh punishments? Is that helping them or anybody else? I mean, this gets tricky quick. And then I realized, okay, the way we help other people is we help them become good people. We help them become independent, productive, competent, and self-sacrificing. And anything we're doing that's not helping them become those things, I don't know that we're really helping them. mean, we can help someone meet their immediate needs, but if we're not helping them become those things, then I don't think ultimately we are helping them. Hence the old saying, give a man a fish and you feed him for a day, teach a man to fish and you feed him for a lifetime. Okay, that really changed how I think about a lot of things, and that gives me a new perspective to think of, okay, well, what exactly has the government been doing, and a new perspective to think about all of the political polarization in the country right now. Okay, my break's over and I got to go back to work. I'm running out of daylight here, but I really wanted to share that because I don't think there's anything more helpful, more important that we could do for someone else than to help them become those things, to become independent, productive, confident, and self-sacrificing. And I don't think there's anything more valuable that we could do for ourselves than to become those things or become more of those things. Okay, and we're going to talk about this more in the future soon. There's a lot to unpack here, and there's a lot of implications that, well, this is, I think, very useful stuff. Okay, and way back in the olden times, like 5 minutes ago, we had a simple term that just described all of this. It's called being a Christian. God bless and have a great day.